All right, greetings. All right, this is Sunday Night Live with none other than Sir William. Come in. We are on Facebook and Instagram. Have a lot to discuss tonight. I thought about that it was late and thought about actually not coming. Okay, let's see who this is. Actually not coming on. All right, Yvette Martin, how are you? Yvette Martin? I think Yvette Martin wants to join the live over on Instagram. I don't know if that was on purpose or if that was accidental. So anyway, got a lot to discuss on tonight. Got a lot to discuss on tonight. So I need everyone, Lottie, Dottie, and everybody. I need all of you to like and share. Let your people know that that I am on. Do have some choice words. I always have choice words. Those of you that are coming in on Facebook and Instagram, I got 2 Facebook pages running, and my YouTube channel running, and then we got Instagram running. So I think that okay, I think we're good. Does everyone hear me? Does everyone see my pretty face? All that good stuff. Do you see me? I need people. I need followers. I need people to like, share. I need you to subscribe to my podcast. I need you to be fans of everything Sir William. So make sure that you let me know that you see me. You see my pretty face. All right. Been out all day. Ran in and changed. Had to get out of that Sue Facebook. Y'all come on. Let's get our numbers up over here on StreamYard. Let's let everyone know that I am on. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. All right. As you come in, I would love for you to share your name and where you're tuning in from. How are we over on StreamYard? Because I am not seeing me over there. So let me know that if I'm over on StreamYard or not, so that you can see me. Okay. Okay. Oh, the beanie thing. Child, look, this hair is sweated out or whatever. I was just doing whatever, little jacket. Little jacket. Edwina Sims from Fort Worth, Texas. Okay, Corey Humphrey from Saginaw, Michigan. All right, Raynell, God's grace is on. So we are on. I need you to like, share, all of that. I need you to let everyone know that the mouth of the South or whatever else, what other nickname y'all have. All right, got passes, got free 10-day passes to my kickboxing place. Anybody that is in Atlanta, Tia, this would be good for you. This would be good. It's only Tia. Let's get that summer body. Let's get that body yaddy. Get it right. You need to come in and be kickboxing with me. Tia is not a long workout. It is only 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes, and you will be drenched. You will definitely work out and be drenched. So y'all hit me up. I got 1, 2, 3. I think I got like about 8 or so left. So y'all let me know if you all no, well, the 10-day pass is free, and then after the 10 days, then you get your consultation and all of that good stuff, and they'll go into that. But you have one of these passes, and you're a guest of Sir William. You'll have this. You'll get 10 days and 10 days, 10 free sessions. So this is really, really good. Those of you trying to get that summer body, I want to be fine for vanity's sake. I ain't, y'all be talking about being all healthy and all that good stuff. Okay, so you're a liar, pants on fire. You want to be fine. Okay, you want to take on. I want to have sex with the lights on. All right, I want to have sex with the lights on. I want to be able to look good in my own skin. I want my clothes and stuff to fit me the way that I want them to fit. I want to be proud. I want to be proud of my body, and I want you to want my body. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want you to have desire of me. You're more than welcome. If you desire me, then I want you to let me know. You can hit my inbox. If you want to get up in my box, hit my inbox. It is late night, so we are going to have fun, and we are going to be free to discuss and to talk about it. But it's nothing wrong. You can be safe and sexy, can't you? Can't you be safe and sexy? Okay. Do you want to? Okay. I just I think the anointing of the Holy Ghost will move better if I look good. I'm serious. What's wrong with somebody that finds you attractive? What's wrong with that? And what's wrong with wanting to be desirable? Wanting to. I want to know what it feels like to have people say, "Hey, excuse me, come and talk to me. I really want to know you. Can I talk to you? I want to know you." Come on, I want you to ask me for my phone. Can I have my phone? Can I have your phone number? Yes. Shoot. Yes, you can have my phone number. What else do you want, baby? So anyway, all right. So anyway, it's so funny. The trolls are here. What can we say? So anyway, I need you all to definitely. Selena is like, it's hollering. Oh my gosh! I know, right? I know. Need y'all to definitely like, share. Let's get the numbers up. We definitely want to. I have a goal that I want to reach. Try to get on all platforms. about another 20,000 people. Want to get about another 20,000 people on all social media, on all social media platforms. So if you can, and if you willing, if you like what I do, if you enjoy me, Shay says I'm feeling good tonight. All right, greetings to you, greetings. To all that are coming in. So I definitely want to get those numbers up. I definitely want to get my numbers up. We're not doing bad, but some people have these really large pools of people, and so we want to reach as many as we possibly can. Want to reach as many as that we possibly can. So I can't do that without your help. Now I don't understand Instagram, because I think I have probably over 100,000 people that are following me on Instagram, and I have probably over 100,000 that are requesting me, and are not requesting me. I'm sorry, probably over 100,000 on Instagram, but we have very low numbers on the live. So I don't know if the time is off. Everyone tells me to come on earlier. I don't know where the day goes. Where it'll be 6:00, and then before I know it is 1:00 at night. Or whatever, what have you. Okay, Courtney, greetings for coming in. Janice, oh my gosh, Charles, is that Charles McCray? Oh my word, he has come in. Blast from the past. Jed Jr., I don't know why you don't have your face up. Definitely. Somebody said go see Sinners. Okay. All right. William is high on happy. I love it. Thank you, Leslie Cooper. Tina Rainey, thank you. I was thinking the same thing. Fatima, oh, my special Fatima is here. Edwina Sims from Fort Worth, Texas is here. Thank you for having my back. Miss hearing from you, Edwina. Y'all know I always like the senior saints. I always like mothers and fathers and the gospel. I like the old people. Well, the older saints. I like the seasoned saints. Greetings, Javon, over on Instagram. Help me get my numbers up. Okay, he says he's a minister. He's a minister, Javon, from the ATL. All right, thank you, sir, for counting it not robbery to join me on tonight. We do have a goal, saints. We have a goal tonight. We have a goal. This is Sunday Night Live. This is the night that made me popular. This is the night that the lives and the social media influencing all stemmed from Sunday night. Amen. We come on from evening service much like I'm doing now. The only thing different is tonight I'm casual. I was ready to get out of that suit. And more importantly, not so much getting out of the suit. I was ready to get out of those garments of praise. I was ready to relax, relate, and release. Come on here. I was ready. Anybody that straps down, you know that you're ready. When it is time to take it off, It is time to take it off. Come on. Don't my sisters know, don't y'all be ready to get home and take your rip your bra off. Don't you be ready. Those of us that wear support garments and good foundation. Oh, wait a minute. It is so funny. Let me tell y'all this story. So I was at church today. And it was my pastor's birthday, so big shouts out to my bishop and pastor. But I was at church today, and so I was ready. I don't be trying to be rude. Y'all know I'm just William. I'm just myself. And so this one of my followers or fans or church members, all of that, was stopping me, Sir Williams. I was like, and so, I get that often. Hey, Alex Hill the third, greetings to you. Thank you for joining in. So she, look, let me tell you, she was curvy now. She was curvy. She said, but I want you to look at my butt. She said, I want you to look at my booty. She said, I got this. She said, I got my good girdle. Let me tell you, she had on this black dress and she was giving me body, okay? She was giving me body, yaddy, yaddy. Yeah, baby, that butt, that cheeks was sitting high and it was nice and curvy like a basketball. Let's play basketball. Come on, that ass was sitting up at attention, amen. Come on. All right, did you see Juanita Bynum telling this lady, don't take pictures of this? This is a no. No, I did not see that, but I've been telling y'all for a long time we need to. I don't know. My church streams. My church streams, so I'm on the fence about it, but I do think that we have to be careful when you decide to stream that your service, is no longer just that room. And the thing about reality TV, the thing about even me going live, it is at a certain point that you can be on and you literally forget that the cameras are there. Like it's almost like it's a place in your mind where your mind goes and it just is, it is just, you forget that you're being filmed. You forget about it. It's not. You have a mic strapped to you. You get comfortable. Like the first maybe 20 minutes to an hour, you're conscious of it. But the longer that you have it on, the more natural you start feeling, the more you enter, conversation, the more you discuss and talk about stuff, the more you shoot from the hip with no filter. And so, you have to be mindful of it. And so, it's something that you have to be conscious of. Okay. All right. Okay, that's another one of our, I guess that's another one of our trolls. So let's go on and or should I give the number? I used to go and give numbers. So, y'all know, let me tell you something. This is why I have to stay strapped at all times, because some of y'all act real kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's, what are you tripping on? Like, are you nuts? Or, we people that do this, this ain't TV. I mean, you may feel like it's TV, but it's not TV. I'm a real live, inhuman person, you know. All right, Jed Jr. is in Texas. Greetings to you. Charmaine Yarker is in Brooklyn. All right, she's a gangster from Brooklyn. Malika Hill, she says greetings. Tommy says greetings. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Let me see here. We thank you, moderator. We have somebody that that needs to go. Amen. That we don't care where you go, but you got to get the hell up out of here. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure why. I wonder what triggers adult people to act and play childish games. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right, let's find him. Okay, let's do some housekeeping. Okay, Fatima, I'm trying to find it. Are they on YouTube or are they on Facebook? I'm trying to find it as we speak. Okay. Okay. Oh, they are on YouTube. Okay, let me go over to my YouTube. I didn't see the comment. All right, now let me say this. Let me make this abundantly clear, if it's not clear. If we have not, or if we do not have a relationship, connection, if you okay, I am trying to find it. Did they delete it? Is it deleted? I'm not seeing it. I'm actually okay. All right. Yeah, a lot of people okay, thank you so much. Let's see here. Okay, I guess I can't see Fatima. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Oh, I do see it. Okay. All right, so let me say this to you. If I don't come to your page and I'm not advertising myself on your page, I want you to have the same level of respect for me and not do that here. Okay? If I'm not coming to your page, I don't go to you all's pages. I don't advertise myself on Fatima Hutch. I talked to him today. So I don't do that. I don't go to other. And also, while we're on this topic, because I think some of you all, y'all send me information, or y'all send me clips, or y'all send me reels. I think it's that I think is called that is, something that you think may be interesting, or something that you think is noteworthy of my attention, or things of that sort. If you don't tell me what it is, don't just arbitrarily send me a link to a reel, because I'm not going to open it. I don't open it out. If I have time, or if we have a second, then we'll respond and we'll say, what is this? What is this? What is it about? I don't have time to sit and watch an hour video because I'm preparing and doing what I'm doing. So I don't have that. If you have something that you think is interesting, that you want to submit, you want to be a member of the Obnoxious Street Committee, you have a topic, or you have something that you want to share with me to consider discussing, then by all means let me know. Say, hey, this is a topic, or this was a discussion. I found it interesting. I think that this would be something that you want to look into, maybe expound upon, maybe discuss on the show, or I guess this is a show, or discuss on your next live. Okay. So just let me know that, but just don't arbitrarily just send it to me. And then those of you that send messages that I don't think are necessarily friends, or we may not be friends, and you may be in that holding station, just please be patient with me, and, let me know that you're over there in the holding panel, or in the holding area, and I think it falls under request, or it may fall under request, it may fall under spam, that that you want me to see. So, or maybe you can come in here, shoot me well, you can't shoot me an inbox, or maybe shoot Fatima an inbox, or something. We'll figure it out how to get to me, or let me let me know that you are trying to get a topic to me. Now, we got a number of interesting topics for tonight that I want to expound upon, that I want to go over. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, exit. Trying to exit out of there. Okay, good. All right, so that we have a number of topics that we want to expound upon. Also, we have a goal tonight. As I mentioned, those of you, my Cash App is present. I don't want to have to go over it or ask a lot. I want you to, just go on and, send your, for those of you that support and like independent, Black, African-American owned media, I'd like you to support me. need your support, need your love, need your connection. Okay, so definitely do that. Again, Chosen, thank you for tuning in. Tawana, thank you for tuning in. The sheepdog, I guess that's what your name is. Okay, got a weird monster looking picture as your profile picture. You look frightening, child. Let's see, who is Sheepdog? Jesus. Why you want to look scary? Why you want to look scary? Let's click on, can you click on him and see? Let's see who this is. Okay. All right, from DC, I guess. All right. Well, you're behaving yourself, so until then. Oh, okay. We have talked about that before. We have definitely discussed the whole idea. I don't like praise and worship teams too much. I think we kind of went into that, or kind of went into that phase as a result of the pandemic. But I do like the sound of a choir and harmonizing voices. Okay, let's jump into our topics for tonight. Got some things I want to discuss. I want to talk about this, and probably what I'll do. I'm thinking that I will discuss my topics first, and then we'll go back into the Troy situation. I think that will be the wise way to do it. That we'll go back. Okay, so many of you all, you probably, those of you that watch like Entertainment Tonight, you watch TMZ, you watch these various entertainment magazine shows, you're probably aware that the son of one of the coaches for the Falcons actually went in or obtained some confidential information. Now, I consider this to be confidential information, that you see your father's laptop. You see your father's laptop, and you have access, or you see access to possible draft choices that the Falcons are making, and you think that you think it would be fun to do a prank and to call a hopeful college student that has participated in, or that is participating in the draft, and you call them, and your white frat boys make a joke calling a hopeful black football player that's going into the NFL, or has desire or has worked to go into the NFL. You decide to take it upon yourself to make sport of them. So let's get into this. The son of Falcon coach apologizes to Shadir Sanders for prank call. I made a terrible mistake. Okay, here we go. The son of Atlanta Falcons coach has previously and publicly apologized to I hope I'm not mispronouncing his name, Shadir Sanders, for the prank call that he made to them on Friday. Jack Ubrick, son of the Falcons defensive coordinator, Jeff Ubrick, called Shadir on Sunday morning to apologize for giving Shabir's private number to a friend. Jack wrote in his public apology on Sunday. Rumor has it that Ubrick's son of Falcons DC, Jeff Ubrick, was behind the Shadir Sanders prank call. This will explain how Sanders' private number meant for NFL execs got out. Jack wrote on Friday night, I made a terrible mistake. Shadir, what I did was completely, let's see here, was completely inexcusable, embarrassing, and shameful. I am so sorry I took away from your moment. It was selfish and childish. Yes, it was. It was selfish and childish. He continued, I would never imagine getting ready to celebrate one of the greatest moments of your life, and I made a terrible mistake and messed with that moment. Jack, 21, concluded that thank you for accepting my call earlier today. I hope you can find it in my heart to forgive me. The Falcons also issued a statement on Sunday saying that Jack unintentionally came across the draft contract or the draft picks contact phone number for Shadir Sanders off an open iPad from the Falcons earlier this week. Jack Ubrick, 21, son of defensive coordinator. And see, this is the thing right here. You see how quickly the Falcons is putting out the son's full name, making it very, very clear who he is, and creating distance. Let's be clear, creating distance between themselves as an NFL organization and this man and his out-of-control son. Okay. So Shadir was selected by he was selected or did get selected by the Cleveland Browns for as a draft pick. I'm just trying to figure out or trying to be able to tell you what number that he came out. He was in the Shadir was selected by the Cleveland Browns in the 5th round of the 2025 draft. Shadir's father, NFL Hall of Famer, Colorado head coach Deion Sanders, previously predicted that his son would be a top 5 pick, but this prediction backfired when Shadir slid out of the first round of being drafted. This misery was compounded on day 2 of the NFL draft when Jack Ubrick acquired his phone number and gave it to a friend, a frat brother, and they made a prank call on a live stream at a draft party. The caller pretended to be Santa's manager, Mickey Loomis, saying that this is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing, man? Shabir responded that he had been waiting for Loomis' call. The caller said, yeah, man, we have, it's been a long wait, man. We're going to take you with our next pick, right here, man. However, the Saints pick was already in. Shabir said, it's going to be legendary. The caller told him, yeah, but you're going to have to wait a little longer. Sorry about that. So they made a prank. You got these white boys making sport of this black guy. And, that, I hate that I'm saying, but this is one of the highlight moments of your life. And here it is. And y'all know, I know y'all get, some people don't like it when I talk about race and racism. This coach, his son being dumb needs to cost his father his job. Okay? Inexcusable. Your dad is careless. He left the iPad open around you. You're immature. We need to go. I'm sorry. You can be a good defensive coordinator, but you need to be somewhere else. You do this and make sport of this guy at one of the what would be one of the highlight or one of the greatest moments of his life, and then you sour it, you take it away, you embarrass him, you make sport of him. You and your white fraternity brothers are sitting around making fun of a young black man who is probably trying to, or dream is to make it into the NFL, change the trajectory of his life and his family's lives. You got to go. We thank you for your apology. We need you to be gone. I mean, if I was the GM for the Falcons, it's not even a need for Jack to come back to the office. We're shipping your belongings to you and sending you on your way. This faux pas in this world of social media that we live in, this world of live stream, all of this, it makes the world very, very small. Things that you think is privately contained within, and this is the problem with the things that I say is why we need to stop streaming our services, because everyone does not understand. Everyone is not capable. Look at me at this little level that I am. I'm getting trolls. I'm getting prank calls. So you can imagine, as someone at this young man's level, what kind of, and then how to endure that. I mean, and then it was such an awkward moment. He's being filmed because they're filming, because that's a highlight, right? To film that you're filming, the real reaction to the caller and the player being called. So you got cameras there, and then you have, so all of this is documented. What if he broke down and started crying? What if he reacted in an embarrassing or very emotional way? What if, I mean, it's just all kind of things. It was very, very callous. It was very, very heartless, and it was a very, very poor thing and poor taste to do. I think it in lines with systematic racism. I think it in lines with the kind of things that go on in that household. I think it in lines with how the father has contributed to his son's upbringing, and it contributes to all of those things. And he needs to go. He needs to go, because if you are this careless, and then what is your son doing? What is your son doing? I would never be hunting around on my parents' or on my father's desk. Like, I mean, Daddy's old fashioned. He has a Rolodex with index cards, or those like little cards that go through the Rolodex. He has a Rolodex of his members' numbers. He has a Rolodex of premier cell numbers and information to contact premier preachers, premier evangelists. Me and my sisters, we would never go through his office and be trolling around on his desk and hunting and finding numbers and information and contact information to call anybody. If I have somebody's number, it's because I have their number because I either met them or I had some kind of personal interaction with them. This is inexcusable. You need to go. You've got to be gone. Your son. I also would go as far as to say that maybe not the college that his son, that the defensive coordinator's son attends, maybe that institution doesn't need to get involved, but definitely because this happened in a frat house, whoever is the president or chairman or whatever the proper term is for that fraternity, they need to be issuing a statement. It's time out for all this hazing, playing, and killing. The same thing that goes on when people make those prank calls. They get a celebrity or they get a person's address and they make a call to the police, and they send out, I think it's a term, swatter or shotter or something kind of, but they make those fake calls, and then police storm up and they be all in tactical gear ready to shoot and kill somebody. No, this is something that did not have to happen. Edward said that his father would have killed him for that kind of behavior. I mean, first of all, why are you so comfortable to be on your father's desk? One, why is your father leaving confidential information? All right. What other kind of information is he leaving lying around? Is he leaving, drug test results for students around? What other, are you leaving my personal information, my driver's license number, my social security number? What other kind of personal information? And then if you did something like this time and you were so careless that you filmed it, what are you doing behind closed doors that's not on camera? You got to go. Falcons, this is not even one to think about. Okay, but now, let me say this. that dumbass son of his was not dumb enough to call Arthur Blank. Okay? He knew his boundaries and who to call. He gonna call a hopeful young black brother that's trying to make it into the NFL. So I'm just, hey, you got to go, sir. Bye. God bless you. You're a good defensive coordinator. This is the beginning of the season. And you need to be separated from our organization. And we wish you well. Praise God. We wish you well. Somewhere else. But not here. And then the thing about it is, it raises, and Terrence, great sports reporter, this raises a level of so many other scrutiny and so many other concern and so many other things that far as careless, immature decisions that have come from the Falcons front office, which is contributing to why it's been so long that we've gotten another, that we haven't gotten another Super Bowl run. I need you to concentrate on football. I need you to concentrate on getting good quality players to be a part of that team. That's what you need to be doing. And not being and putting yourself in the position to raise so many other eyebrows and so many other levels of concern. Okay? Bye. Bye-bye. All right. Greetings to everyone. Thank y'all for coming in. I think Brandy has just entered. Everyone that is coming in, thank you. Let's continue to like, share. Thanks for those of you. I believe Edward agrees with me. Anita Nelson, she says she's down with me for 100%, like 4 flat tires. We have Hunter T, I believe, says that this is just another example of white privilege. You're so correct. Let's be clear. You're so right. All right. Yeah, that's my girl, Brandy Marshall. So, I think it's a no-brainer. I don't think it's anything that takes a lot to explain, understand, try to get clarity on. Very weak apology. Okay, let's get into this. So, what is y'all thoughts of Shannon Sharpe? While we continue on this discussion of race relations, black-white relationship, how do y'all kind of feel about it? How do y'all feel about him? Feel about him as a person, as, in a Philly 2024, and stick around. I'm going to be getting to that. I think that's going to be a topic that's going to take some time, and I have a lot that I want to say in regard to that. So we're asking that you stick and stay. You're more than welcome to share your comments, but I'm not there just yet. But I will definitely be speaking on the topic, because it is diabolical and very, very unfortunate. So I just, it's a lot being said about Shannon. It's a lot being said. Oh, also, those of y'all that are on Facebook, check and see if you can buy stars check and see if you can buy stars for me. Fatima, can you check and see if the star option is opening? Because I'm thinking, real quickly while I got this sidebar, I'm thinking what happened is that I don't know if stars are available for purchase when you're on StreamYard. I think it might just be because the other night, well, not the other night, just last night, when I went live on Facebook directly, stars were available. So if you can, y'all just check and see if you all can, if you all can purchase stars, just to let me know if that option is okay. Let me go up here and see what it says. Just a sidebar. All right. Y'all continue. Are y'all liking and sharing? Okay. So yes. So stars are able to, or seems to be able to be purchased again. So that's another way that you can contribute and show your love and support. However, I'm not sure, Fatima, if you can check and see if you can purchase stars on Facebook. I don't know if Fatima is there or not. I may be leaning on her too much. Okay, so what do y'all have to think about Shannon? What are you all's thoughts on Shannon Sharp? You know what, it causes so much to rise up in me. It causes so much to rise up in me. I really believe that, Shannon would have not in any kind of way been in this situation if it was a young black girl or a young girl of color. It just would not, he just would not have been there. He would not have been attracted. He would not, he probably would have had some choice words about what he thinks. Now, I think that that's an interesting question. We are interesting response. We have over on Instagram, Philly 2024 says, a white woman took another black man down. Okay, let's examine that. Why are black men putting themselves in positions to be taken down? Why aren't black men making, and let's just be clear across the board. Why aren't men making better and more conscious decisions? The whole demographic or however you would describe it of the country has changed. Male behavior, male interaction with women and relationships, that has changed. This whole Me Too movement, this whole explaining or identifying what how do you call it? Sex trafficking, all of that has changed, or should in your mind have changed, male to female interaction. Okay? You just ain't whistling at women no more. You just not walking up and you can smack somebody on their behind and it be okay, and they say, that kind of behavior is not permissible anymore. And so men in general have to make better choices and make better decisions. However, I keep trying to explain to you all, racism is forever embedded in the fabric of this country. Okay, I am live right now. You should watch if you are such a fan. Okay? Now, how about that? Don't be all up in my inbox while I'm doing my live and you talking about, oh, I'm such a fan. Oh, I just love you. And I just love your commentary. Okay, you are live from the pits of hell because I'm live right now and you're not on the live. Why are you in my inbox? You in my inbox because you want some of my box. You want some of my box. You want some of my box. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I keep telling you all. I keep telling you all that we have got to be cognizant and aware that racism is forever embedded in the fabric of this country. And I do not care how comfortable and how socialized you are or that you become, that you are going to feel and think, and for whatever reason, that you're on the same level as white folks. I don't even care if you got oodles and oodles of money. It is just not the same. It is a different playing field. It's a different deck of cards, and you need to be conscious and careful. And have y'all ever noticed, I'm going to tell y'all something. Have y'all ever noticed how black people tend to like get at attention and become far more aware? I think it's something going on. I think this is short circuiting. Let me see about this plug. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Why is that not on charge? Okay, let me see. That's not charging. That is very, very interesting. What is going on here? Okay, I just heard it then. So, I don't know why that, that's the second time. Okay. Now that's charging. Why isn't this one charging? This is, okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's get the camera back positioned. And let's try to get the camera. Now my position is off. Okay, let's see here. Y'all bear with me. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so I keep trying to tell y'all that, you know, this whole race and race relation thing is not what you all think it is. It's just a different set of playing cards. And you've got to be on point, on guard at, you know, pretty much all times. All right, let's see what some of the y'all have to say in the discussion. Edward Lawrenson says he didn't listen to the warnings. Good point. Kiki said he did nothing wrong. The tape sounds like he was being humorous, and she sounded like she was trying to steer him off. Okay. So let's deal with that. Why do I want to be intimate or have some kind of personal connection or relationship with you if I can't be my authentic self? Like, I should be able to, even me at this little level, I should be able to have friends and have relationships where I can be, myself. I can let my hair down. I can be free to be myself and to be comfortable. Especially if it's somebody that I am intimate with. I'm just saying. It's just, I'm just saying. Someone on Instagram says, Lil Nelson says that Shannon Shannon is a silly man. He's always gave silly to me. Wow. I mean, he was getting ready to sign $100 million contract. I'm wondering how much money was he going to give to Cat Williams? Because let's just go on and be clear. Do we know about his podcast? And is his podcast really that popular because it was just really that popular? Or is it really that popular because Cat Williams came on there and emptied out? So, and then what kind of person are you? Why do you want to date somebody from OnlyFans? Why do you want to do that? All right, he did nothing wrong. Okay, so he said, I read that one. I like Shannon's interviews. I think he's a personal life might be overshadow his shows and his popularity. I think it's going to curtail. It's hard to counsel anybody with internet. But it certainly can curtail it. All right, we've been on, it is time to make an appeal. We've been on an hour and 7 minutes. Okay, we have a goal tonight. We have a goal this evening. This is Sunday Night Live. Any and everybody that can show some kind of love, show some kind of contribution, it would be greatly appreciated. To all of you that are under the sound of my voice, Brandy, Anita, Edward, KD, Kiki, Terrence, Fatima always does, Harford, Hugh, and those of you on Instagram. Can't make it without you, can't do this without you and your love and support. So just want to throw that out there. Let's get back into it. So you like his interviews? Dude, I don't like Shannon's cadence. I don't like his cadence. I think that he could go to like a speech pathologist. Because wherever he's from, he kind of has this dumb jock, ignorant kind of sound to him that is irritating to me. So that's my thought, that's my feeling. I'm sticking through it. Okay, I like this. Harford Hugh says he is a goofy country bumpkin who is totally out of his element. Oh, why don't you tell us how you really feel? Oh my gosh. Let me go back. I didn't even have to have my glasses on. I didn't even have to have no glasses on. But wait a minute. Let me go back cause this is so good. Let me, I think I got a frame right here. Let me put these Versace's on. Let me see. Cause this is giving me, okay, y'all like this? Well, eyewear. All right, so let me get back into to this comment here. Amen. Okay, Harper says he's a goofy country bumpkin who is totally out of his element. It was just a matter of time before he got entrapped. Monique warned him on his own platform, Club Shay Shay, about messing with these young, let's add white girls. Let's add young, not just young girls, but young white girls. Let's make sure that we make that clear. He just comes across as someone silly enough to walk into that situation. Now, if he was telling the truth, why did you offer that exorbitant amount of money? He offered $10 million. Let me tell y'all something about these internet streets. Let me tell y'all something. It may be once a month payout, but some people, depending on how large your numbers is and how many subscribers you have, this is old fashioned multi-level marketing at its best. And, so it can be interesting. No, I don't like Shannon's character. Oh, no. It just has this sound and this overtone of ignorant to it that I don't know. It just makes my skin crawl. Okay. You know what, Edward? They do love white girls. They love white girls because they are conditioned and socialized in college to like white folks and to believe the hype that, oh, this my friend, hey bro, and all of this, and that they could. No. I really do believe that LeBron would have been a different kind of man had he gone to college. I believe that. I don't think that he would be as conscious. I don't think he would be as centered. I don't think he would be as aware. Okay, a 57-year-old man has no business having sex with a 19-year-old white girl who is 1 year out of being a teenager. All right, music maker. That has said a lot. Okay, 57 and you having a 19-year-old white girl. Woo. I guess they didn't learn from OJ. Woo. Y'all are giving me what I need. Why are y'all giving me so much life in these comments? I need one of y'all to come up and join the discussion. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hartford Hughes says all these beautiful black queens who wouldn't put up with his foolishness and his behavior. Let me tell you something though. There's some black chicks that are down for black men that would have covered him. Now, what they might have done and said, but the black girl gets this whole wrong impression. Oh, she a gold digger. No, them white hoes are them gold diggers, and you all just feel or just think that they're not. But they are the ones that are definitely the gold diggers. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, I want to thank God for Terrence. Want to thank God for Jesus Gonzalez. Thank you. They they did $1. God bless you. Thank you for Malika Hill. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you, Tara Parsons. Thank you for the 4 of you that have already. I forget that I do. Thank you for reminding me, Anita. I forget that I do have the phone set to what you call it, do not disturb. Maybe let me see if I can take that off. Let me see if I take that off. Okay. All right, so then we can someone send so we can hear it. Let's see about sending so that we can hear it. Okay, so Black women just want some of it. I just think that, that they get this idea that Black women are just, kind of coming for it. Sometimes I think that when you're dealing with interracial situations such as this, I think sisters may be a little more direct. They may be a little bit more direct, where the white girl is a little more calculating. She's a little bit financially able to hide and play and go along for the get along, and then cash out later for big numbers. I think sometimes we as African Americans, because we have a greater need, that we may cut ourselves off before we can really get to the big payoff. We don't have that time, we don't have that energy, we don't have that financial capability to wait. There we go. That's the sound that I love. All right, thank you. Thank you. Was that Anita? Thank you for your love. Y'all just go on and just let them. I'm sorry, that was Angela. Just going to let them come on. Just going to let them come on in. We don't have the privilege. I don't have the privilege and the time to let you know. And then I think that also that the guys, they have a defense up. So the moment that the Black girl tells you that she has a need, you're not willing or open to hear it like you are from a white girl. I hate to say it. It's just the truth. All right, Kiki says, but they are humble and want to bucket them. Black men don't like confrontation, period. Nita just sent, thank you again. Miss Anita Sims, thank you for... okay, so Anita... Edwina got stars. I can't see them over here, but y'all see them. Thank you. Thank you for anyone else that purchased stars for me on tonight. All right. And then, okay, LeJune, Gwen Crump, go to bed. You can't. Okay. All right, not sure what LeJune means. LeJune, let's be careful, baby. Don't get blocked. I'm not sure what you saying. But it don't take much to set me off if I don't agree. All right, Kiki, absolutely. I don't believe he was literally going to choke her. Maybe, maybe not. I think it is because of Kat. Yes, I think a lot of the hype is because of Kat. Okay. All right, Roy. Hartford Hughes says only because Cat Williams came on his show, he gain relevance. Right. Cat Williams came on and he emptied out. He was emotional. He was vulnerable. He was absolutely transparent, and he had a lot of stuff that he wanted to share and get off his chest. And that was the platform in which it came out. That's the cool thing and the great thing about interviews, because they are okay. Kiki says they are freaky, fans only. His old ass need extra because the thing didn't work like it. It did work like it used to. Didn't know if Shannon Sharp until Cat Williams was on his show. All right, we did not really, and I agree with that. With Taylor from Instagram, I'm in media, and I was not fully aware of the amount of fans or attention that he had with his podcast. Now, I do know that we can get raw with our podcast. Okay. So is that an issue? Is that the problem? Now, we have someone that in the chat, Jared Evans. Jared Evans says that black women are not as open to anal sex as white women. So now, is it out there that Shannon wanted to have sex with her or have sex with the white girl anally? I've been hitting and missing, and it's been, so much documentation flooding my inbox in regard to it. So I may have overlooked or missed something. But is that the case? All right, all of you, thank you so much for King Walter. Thank you for starting following me on Instagram. All of you that are on the live on Instagram, if you're not following me, would you please follow me on Instagram? Everyone that is on Facebook, if you're on Obnoxious Television with Sir William, or if you're on my personal page, either one, make sure that you follow me. All right, make sure that you follow me. Make sure that you click the bell so that you can get the notification for every time that I come on. Make sure that you like. Make sure that you like and share. Those are critical. For me. All right. Taylor says, yeah, that is what was wanting to happen. Now, the whole anal thing was the excuse that Kobe, when it was found out or discovered that the whole situation, like, Kobe and the white girl that had come to the room when he was, in, what was it, Colorado or whatever. So one of the things that's supposed to be popular is that they have anal sex because they can have anal sex raw And if you have it anally, you don't run the risk of her getting pregnant. So that's one. The second part of it is that it opens up the door. Now, I'ma just call a thing a thing. I don't believe he all that into women. I tend to think that Shannon is same gender loving. That's what I tend to think. I tend to think that that's what I tend to think. I think that they are saying, I'm, just, I am just going to call a thing a thing. I'm just going to, yeah. Taylor, he has, in settings that I've been around him in, for Super Bowl, the times that I've been in his presence, he gives me bisexual. He gives me strong bisexual vibes. He has been to Hawks games with, can I be my most authentic self? Okay. In sports, and this is not, I ain't never said this before. So everybody turn up your volume and listen very, very clearly. In the sports arena, you are constantly I'm trying to find the right way to say this, okay? In sports settings, you're consistently hit with alpha, with very, these are guys, they're big, they're in shape, they, even the bottom of the barrel is still, reasonably attractive or in decent or good shape. Even the fat boys that play football that are, that are linemen. So I have seen, and Kevin Garnett, he was one of the biggest examples. We can say Kevin Garnett, John Singleton. They are few and far in between men that are in sports that are going to be comfortable with a feminine guy, especially a feminine, if they're black, especially a feminine black guy as their assistant, or as one of their tag-alongs, or as a helper, or as a PR person. Now, they'll get a white boy that's flaming. They'll get a white boy that's flaming in a minute. I'm just going to say this. Let me just go on and call a thing, and, hopefully, racism and sexism in sports journalism is probably one of the most paramount things or places, and one of the most. I have constantly told the communications director for the Atlanta Hawks, this media room does not reflect the diversity of Atlanta. I shouldn't be the only black guy or the only black guy that everybody was like, okay, oh, he's dressed to the nine, or who's the gay black reporter out of Atlanta. That tends to be the description, whether I'm there or not. And then you'll have people that'll clam up, sort of like the way they used to clam up with women when women started going into locker rooms. Then everybody want to clam up, and I have been persistent and consistent since '96, and it's just not one of those cool arenas. But you have John Singleton, you have Kevin Garnett, you have LeBron. LeBron has had some he has different guys in his crew, but he's had a few really flaming, this is what it is, I don't care, guys. But and that's kind of why Dwight Howard got caught up in the situation that he got caught up in, because you have these guys that have these different personal lives and these different appetites. You had the rumors about Chauncey. You've had the rumors about Stephon Marbury. You've had, down through the years, they're not in the league anymore, but you have had these rumors and these questions about that there has been ones that, we got some NBA legends. Now, when they retire, they far more free. Okay, what's the guy's name that? Okay. Y'all want it uncut and unfiltered. Okay, Ray Lewis don't like women. Ray Lewis may have 5 kids, but Ray Lewis like boys and toys. Okay. Now when they retire, they get they get more open. Grant Long, his wife came to me. She was like, why does my husband want to be your friend? Why is he always up in your face? Do you got something? It has been, I think maybe they get freer when they retire. I don't know. But anyway, and he, he has exhibited and been around some very questionable, Anita said zesty. He's been around some very questionable cats. White cats. No. So, I just, as much as it is 2025, people are still not very free and very, sexually. It's still arenas that you can go in. It's still circles and settings that you can go in. And people are just not free to be their most authentic self. Look, let's just go on and face it. The whole, and we're going to get there with the whole, LGBTQIA community, but they're not even comfortable within themselves. They're not even comfortable. If y'all just want to be honest, they're not. How many other people have y'all felt that that Shannon was questionable? Am I the only one? Isaiah, thank y'all for entering. Thank for the people on Instagram that are entering. Do y'all think that I'm the Wait a minute. Hartford Hughes says my dog sniffed it out and he's not even on the live. Okay. Especially 50 years plus, they still have to find the freedom to be free, unlike Gen Z, who is growing up with it. Um, I'm trying to think of the black brother that did a full cover story for Out magazine. He's black. He was a cowboy for years. He was in Jake's Crew. I mean, it's a lot of people that I could, tell you that 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 felt free enough, that made approaches, and then there's rules that a lot that media has. We can't drink. It's you have to be careful with your fraternizing. You have to be very professional, very much business. And pretty much all times. Okay, he gets offered. He gets offended too fast. He claps back too much for him to be a man. Okay. Uh, well, last I checked, gay men are still men. But you think that clap back? You think that's? I think. There's like, if you really examine, okay, this is going to sound crazy, but if you really examine and look at like real heavy womanizing men, um, okay, let me put the link up. No, I have a gray suit on. My glasses. Did it come up obnoxious media? Let me see. So y'all, oh, y'all making this so hard for me. So what you're saying is the clapbacks are problematic for you. So you feeling that you feel that that a good read is is a little bit more gay. I'm not gay. What did they say? How do I find my live on Instagram? Okay, let me see if I can copy and paste it right here. Okay, it won't let me. Fatima. Oh, Fatima, can you inbox her over on Instagram? Fatima, are you on Instagram as well? Send me an inbox on your Instagram, and then I can send it to you via Instagram. Okay, if that's all right. I'm trying to see who is it. Okay, Hunter T. Is that Hunter? Yeah, Hunter T. Okay, let's see if we can find Hunter T. All right. So I think, I think that there's still a lot of, problems around, sex. and sexuality, and that people are not, they're not ready, they're not open, they're not hunter to NTR. They're not ready, they're not open to, really have those true conversations. They're just not. Okay, Hunter T, I have just sent you the link in your inbox. Okay? So you should have it on your inbox on Instagram. I just don't think that they're okay. CJ says Auntie Shay Shay is really a pickle. CJ says love you, Sir William. I love you too. Let me go back before I was trying to get the Cash App to Hunter T. There is some correlations between, and y'all are not going, I don't know if y'all are ready for it, but I'm just going to call a thing, and I'm just going to put it out there. Okay, a lot of men that, especially that come off or have a persona of being an alpha male, that have, and they tend to be womanizers. They're good looking, they have great bodies, and they have a lot of girlfriends. A lot of times that is to overshadow what your body is really longing and calling for in the midnight hour. Okay? That is a way. You have Dwight. Ooh, he gonna get mad and he's gonna call me. Dwight has known for a very, very, very long time that he has been same gender loving or open to having relationships with the same sex. How he went about it, how he fought it, how he tried to, pray it away, sex it away. Tanya Hunter, thank you so much. I received it. That, is trying to, fight it away, get rid of it, stop it, not want to deal with it. They deal with it in very different ways. And so one of the ways that they deal with it, a lot of times they do interracial dating, because culturally, white women and other women are not as quickly suspecting as the sisters that are up and on it. And then they, oh, he's not gay, he's married. Oh, he's not gay, he got, he's a womanizer, he has a ton of children. Okay. All right. He got a ton of kids. Okay. He got a ton of kids because he liked to screw. And then I will also say this. I think that you can tell a lot about a person and what a person is into based upon the way okay, Anthony has joined us. Big shouts out to Anthony. Okay, Anthony, join the live. Let's talk. Anthony is an open. I don't want to get. Let's maybe not. Okay. All right, okay, so Taylor says that means nothing that he has a ton of kids. There are a lot of men that on the DL that are married with kids, period. Okay, exactly. Exactly. Um okay, let's throw out suspects. Do y'all think Cam is suspect? Do y'all think Cam Newton is suspect? Since let's go to talk. Do y'all think? And then t- two, like how many of y'all, how many brothers out here? Anthony, turn your light on. How many brothers out here that have had experiences? Well, I can't have this black screen.
Yeah, I go.
Oh, okay. So okay, so what you
Look.
got to say about Shannon? Do
Well,
you
first,
think Shannon's gay? And he goes out when we ask the question of the hour. Okay, so we gonna let him get. I don't even know how to make him exit away. Anyway, I, okay, so I just said okay. Anita said I sent you. Uh, she said you sent me a dollar sign. Where did you send that to? Okay, I'm not sure where. This creepy stuff is starting to come back up on my Instagram. Like I had got really rid of, like, when you search on Instagram, I had gotten really rid of a lot of my creepy those creepy things, because that kind of stuff gives me, like, it frightens me and it gives me the heebie jeebies, like, really really bad. And I had gotten rid of a lot of it, but now it just seems like it's starting to come back, like this stuff with all these bugs, and these people that have dreadlocks that they ain't washed them in 100 years, and all of this, um, that is actually, just, frightening and terrible, and just like, is so, um it's just yuck. Like, who wants to I don't know, who wants to see that. I know I don't. It just makes my flesh and my skin crawl. So that's another reason why I don't really go over to Instagram very, very much, because I don't know what makes that come up in the algorithm or in the feed. All right. Um let's continue on with our discussion. Need those of you that uh, I'm not getting on the locks. I'm not getting on the locks. I'm talking about on Instagram. They have a lot of these clips of people that have had locks, and they have not washed them. Uh, um, they have not kept them up, and they have gotten really, mad. And so you have some of these lock technicians that have these videos of heavily, locks that are heavily damaged, matted together, a lot of dandruff, sometimes bugs and stuff that be in their hair. I don't want to see all of that. I ain't interested in seeing that. Um, all right. Jerry Evans says 50% of Hollywood male actors are DL and have been with other men. Wowie kazowie. Oh, Dion Dillard has entered. Um, uh, thank you, Brother Dillard. CJ, thank you. Jamise Photography. Who is Dwayne? I don't know who Dwayne is. Thank you, Tracy Purify. I found the correct after I got tricked yesterday for, okay, you found the correct one. Thank you, Anita. Greetings to you. All right, thank y'all for coming in. Let's go on and go to our next topic. Um, we did Shannon Sharp. Let's do a big shout out to Taraji P. Henson. Taraji P. Henson will be the commencement speaker for Spelman's graduation, Spelman's commencement this year. And she is a passionate sister. Love her, love her, love her. I will definitely be applying for press and media credentials to cover Spelman's graduation, and hopefully they will have some time with her to chat with us media folks and media and press. We absolutely love. I love her. I love her whole persona. I would love to see her and Terrence Deshaun Howard remake. I want to, two remakes that I want to see. And I know that they say some classics you shouldn't touch, but I would love to see Taraji P. Henson do a remake of Mahogany. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, either Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, y'all need to get that script of Mahogany, and I would love to see Taraji play Tracy, Diana Ross's part in Mahogany. I would love to see them do Mahogany, and I would love to see them do Lady Sings the Blues. Oh, I think if they redid both of those movies, they would be if they remade both of those movies, they would be blockbusters. Okay, they would absolutely. Taylor says so, so she's in agreement. All right, we got to go tonight. I've been on for an hour and 50 minutes. I want to thank the folks that have given and that have contributed. Let's get the likes and shares. We're getting ready to dive into the two major topics of the evening. And we want to examine Jackass Jake's. How many times have you gonna step down? Like, he's retired. He's been now gotten up there with retiring and stepping down as many times as Paul Martin has. Okay, if you're gonna step down, step your fat black ass down. Okay, I am just like totally sick of and over hearing that I keep on going step down. I mean, okay, let's 1, 2, 3 step, take the step down. All right, let's take the step down. If you're gonna officially do it, don't keep on saying, "Oh, I'm turning over. Oh, I'm doing that." No, you keep on saying that you're gonna do it. I want you to go on and do it. All right, we have a goal on tonight. Do I have any more people that will if everyone? I'm just gonna ask for if everyone would do a flat $10, if everyone would help me with $10, we got 347 people on StreamYard. That's a combination of both Facebook pages and YouTube page and channel, and then we have I think about maybe 24 of you that are on via Instagram. I don't know how I don't, and I'm not following Instagram good because I don't understand how I have all of these followers on Instagram, and then the numbers on the live are so low. Not unless I don't know. I don't think Instagram is geared to really watching um, lives. I think you watch the clip, or you watch the clip and you kind of keep scrolling. All right. So, also, shouts out to Miles Isaiah. Thank you for entering Hello or someone. Hello. What was the song by Lionel Richie? Hello. Is it me that you're looking for? All right, so we're getting ready to get into it, but I really need to reach this goal tonight. So I need to pause. Um, uh, I need y'all to pause, and how many people, um, can I get the hand signs that will donate on tonight? How many people that will donate? Let's see who this is. That just don't you see that I'm live? Like if you try, okay. Oh, that's Derek. Okay, so Derek. uh, All right. Okay. Okay. Um. All right, Fatima. Fatima Hill. Yes. If hey Miles. Um. Okay. He says let him watch first. Okay. All right. Whatever you say, Derek. Or do you want? Okay. I'll call you this way. Let me call you like this. Let me call you like this. Let me call you from. Let me call you from the back line. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, God bless him. Yeah. Oh, you so safe tonight. I'm good. What's up? Yeah, he died. I really would love if you throw on a T-shirt or something, and if you would join the discussion about that, because that's going to be the final discussion of the night. That why would this bishop die in such a diabolical way and place? Oh, oh, well, I'll tell you. I know how he died. Well, everybody's been talking about it. They wheeled his body out of a bathhouse. Can you just imagine? You post, and then you know the whole thing that I can't stand about this whole LGBTQIA community, especially the men. They you running around talking about you living in your truth, and you living in your truth, and then one of your comrades die in in a disgrace, and then all of a sudden you want to copy off of what mainstream heteronormative ideologies are. Well, you know, why? What at that level? It would be no problem for you to get a hotel room and go on and pay you an escort since you live with your mama. Go on and pay you an escort and have fun, do all the dope that you want to do, and screw in every corner of the room. And then at 11 o'clock, get dressed and walk out with some good dignity. That's how us good coaches do. Well, I gotta tell you about them trying to hide the body, and it's just a lot of it just peels back like an onion, and it's a lot of element to it. And then you also got to examine why is medicinal drugs and drug use such a heavy part of that community. Like it's so many aspects to it. Well, they had the ambulance out front, but then they're said to. We don't exactly know where. We exactly don't know where it went or how it went. But it's rumored that the remains, did not make it into that ambulance. And that is said to be such because I don't know. We have to. I'm trying to do some research on that because if a person is already declared dead, do you wait? Will the ambulance will the EMT still take them in an ambulance, or do the body has to stay in either a funeral home or a coroner come and pick up the body? The the EMT will. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. No, you can't bypass that process because you died in a public place. So there's going to definitely be an autopsy. He's got to go to the coroner first, and the coroner then will have to release the body to the family to take it to the funeral home of their choice, which is probably why he cannot, why he's been held out for 2 weeks because his funeral won't be until this coming Friday. And so there definitely will be, I mean, you die in a bathhouse, so you're definitely going to do an autopsy and most likely a toxicology. It is diabolical. And anyone mad that I'm talking about it is, I mean, because see, it says so much. Like, Like, why do you want to live in your truth? And then why does he want to be a bishop and in open face walk in and pay a cover charge to walk in to a place like that? And then the gays want to be mad at me for talking about it. But why? See, see, the thing about it is, and you know, and then we have this boy that is turned over to a reprobated mind that smokes weed like a chimney to the point that his lips are raw red and burned from smoking joints. So and you want to do porn and cock your legs up like a football goal on in broad open daylight and turn your ass to the heavens on a park bench table and get screwed uh, and then and then make content and the man urinate on you and you having raw sex and they ejaculating inside of you. But then you want to be a school teacher. You want to be a school teacher and you want to be a bishop at the same time. I'm not talking about that coming out from among them. I'm talking about that you simultaneously want to have a amateur porn site while you being a bishop at the same time. You and you're not even wearing a mask. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put the clip in my on my Patreon. I'm gonna let you see him. Let you see the bishop in action. He think it's all right. It's something wrong with his mind. He's been turned over to the devil. No, they want to do this. They ain't Baptists. They not seeing me. They want to do this over in Pentecostal tongue talking, hand clapping, being where we believe in being filled with the Holy Ghost. They want to do. They want to do that. They want to perform that. They don't. No, no. If you want to be a drag queen and put on a dress, you ain't got to lie and say you a bishop to put on one. You can just go on and go on out here and be a. But I want you to come on the. I want you to come on the live, Bishop. Oh, I wish you was here to give me something. Okay. All right. Bye bye. Okay. You know, I still those that's the story of my life. I still get conversations and calls about um y'all are so silly. Okay, let's see what the comments say. Finger red number. What is this? Um oh for Katina. Uh okay. I wonder did Fatima get hacked? All right, Um, Realist Young says Shannon paid a legal age hoe for sex. It wasn't illegal. He did not do any freak offs. How was it like did he she wasn't forced. Okay. Then they said the coroner comes for if they're dead. I've seen it happen before. Yeah, like I don't think EMTs take dead bodies. EMTs cannot pronounce death. Uh, Rendell says that's right. Rendell said that Masters took me out. Sir William Gerard Evans says you need to come back to us on social media. It's 2 a.m. and we need to get back to our okay. I'm back. All right. So uh let's get into this real first. So we got a couple of things that we need to discuss. Jake's has stepped down. He's turned over. Now let's go on and go. Y'all want me to go on and tell y'all the theory as to why Jake's has stepped down? Um, I think that at his age and at this stage, I think that his being called out and exposed for being the power bottom, for um, being tied or mentioned in the lawsuit against P. Diddy, in the indictment against P. Diddy, and then the uh, guy that Larry Reid interviewed. I think that this has taken a psychological, emotional toll on Jake's to the point that it is affecting his health. And I just don't believe he has it anymore. I do not believe. I think that he is going to slowly fade to black. Um, that is going to be a slow, low level progression, but I think that he is preparing himself. And we don't know where the lawsuit with Manasseh went. We don't know if that's still current. We don't know if that's active or if it was paid off or a settlement made and he settled out of court. There seems to be or have been some level of payoff with Jake's and the guy, and now it has taken a toll. It has taken a toll, and he he is stepping. He is causing him to step back. It's causing him to step back, release the rights. Now, I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be very clear to you all. Church is not a franchise. Church is not a franchise. Church is not a funeral home. Church is not a business that you can transfer the business and the operations of it over to your children to succeed you. But you need some person that has some level of gifting and anointing that correlates or that is somewhat similar to yours that can carry on your ministry. You don't take a hand clapping, foot stomping, killer tear 'em up preacher and then hand their ministry over to someone that says, "Oh, open your Bible and turn to such and such scripture, and we're gonna teach. Oh, be quiet. We're gonna teach a person with a teaching ministry, and not and expect the people to stay." So I don't see I don't see that level of gifting and anointing on Sarah and Tyree's lives. What we did not know and what we didn't see Jake's in the we didn't, that was never put out there for us to see. The still very heavy um apostolic and Pentecostal aspects of his church, and his worship experience was not very fully exposed. So you can't take somebody that was like a Jakes and put a Joel Osteen in that pulpit. It's just it's not going to work. The people are going to fade to black. They're going to dissipate. It's going to be a mass exodus. There's going to be 200 stand up and leave out. There's going to be 300 on the right that's going to stand up and leave out, and they're going to slowly leave. And if that building is not paid for and paid off, who's to say that Potter House will still be there? And I think that was one of the real strong reasons why Bishop Blake, made it his last mission in life was to pay off West Angeles so that it could be secured and paid for, and the likelihood of the organization or anybody coming in to take it in the event of his um passing away, that cannot happen. So I, you know, um, I just think something happened. Something happened with. I didn't always not necessarily care for Jakes. Something happened, and I saw a very different Thomas Dexter Jakes. I want to say that it was during the time period that the Mega Fest kind of paused, and it was like maybe a 2 or 3, and the whole thing with the guy Derek that was stealing and all of that. It was somewhere in that 2 or 3 year period that it was no Mega Fest, that something happened with him. It was almost like Bishop Jake started believing his own hype. It's he morphed into something that was not cool, that was not good, that was not healthy. And this whole idea that you're the godfather, and I'm sitting up one and I'm putting this one down and I'm lifting this one up and I'm putting it, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. And so that wasn't good. And then I'm gonna tell you all what really started really bothering me, and when I really just started developing a great disdain for Jakes. I'm very, 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 very extremely disappointed in him. And it started. I started turning. And now that it comes to me, I can think of it. I started having very, very different feelings about Jakes when Jermaine got busted out there in the park. And when Jermaine got busted in the park, and that was Image Award winning Image Awards weekend. We were in LA. We were at the rehearsal dinner because the night before the Image Awards, um, they would do a rehearsal dinner, and we would have dinner, and the awards would be dispersed to the winners that was not going to be a part of the television broadcast. And when he got the call, or the word started going out while we were on the red carpet, he got the call, and he immediately needed to get back to Dallas, and he immediately started throwing Jermaine under the bus, creating distance between him. That was the first time that I knew, and that a lot of other media people knew that Jermaine was his adopted son, and that's when he started making it very, very clear that the twins were not his. Those were um, Sarita's children previous to him. All right. Do we have anybody? Daniel Fair. Oh Jesus, here we go talking about the preacher again. Um, okay, so are we supposed to ignore it, Daniel? Are we supposed to ignore this bad behavior? We talk about preachers. We talk about everybody. We talk about we. I just got through talking about a basketball player and his bad behavior. All right. So there, there we have it. There we have it. Something happened. He started changing. He started shifting. He started becoming something, and somebody else, that it wasn't good. It was not good. And then for him to have that level of following, that level of voice, and um, to not stand and say something when a brother is um, attacked, brutally murdered. Never said anything about police brutality. Has never stepped to the plate and said anything or made any kind of comment when black men die at the hands of white police officers. No, you're this moral authority. All right. Okay. Uh. Need We need what, 170. Can everyone do $10? Can everyone do 10? Can everyone do our support with a $10 donation? Okay. Need everyone's help, excuse me, to keep obnoxious media going. I can't keep it going, and I can't do it by myself, and definitely need your love and your support to keep it going. So I'm asking if everyone, do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me talking? Are we here? Are there people there? Do you hear us? Do you hear me? Um, Posting the Cash App on Facebook again. It is posted. You can also do stars. You can also, for those of you that have Facebook, you can do stars. YouTubers need your love and your support. Those of you that are on both of my Facebook pages, I have just posted the link on both. All right. Okay, there we go. Also, posting it on YouTube. Okay, so if everyone can come in um, and share. All right. Okay, there's the live chat. Okay, so we've posted it in all places. Can does everyone see it? Does everyone have it? Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? Miles? Is Miles still on Instagram, or did he leave? All right. Want to get into. I want to know. I want to know why does the black male members of the LGBTQIA community have such a problem with my reporting the truth of what happened with uh, Troy Sanders or the circumstances surrounding. All right, Pharaoh. Is it Pharaoh or is it perfect? What is it? Okay, Philly perfect. Okay, we need you now. Um, are you camera ready? Do you want to join the live? Want to have a very candid, very serious conversation about this. Um, Joseph Allen. I'm trying to see his comment. Uh, uh, Trying to see. Let's see what is Joseph Allen saying. Jakes has books money to retire with a good night. Okay. All right. Yeah, he can retire and he can pay a lot of these folks off um and make settlements for a lot of the hurt and pain that he's caused. Uh, Um, okay. So let's deal with that. Okay, Jared Evans. Um, am I a part of the LGBTQIA? No, not really. I'm you know I'm not. No, I think that that group and that demographic has a lot of work to do. I think that they, especially the African American ones, I think that they, need to, um, come into a place of love and support of each other, and let's stop all the fighting. Let's stop all of the shade. Let's stop all of the reading, and let's get into we're in a crisis, and I think that they have broken off, separated themselves, and they don't really know what to do. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they really believe. They just know that they like other men, but they don't have any unity. You have the alphas and the DLs that are against the open and the femmes, and then you have the trans, and you have all of these different communities within a community that are warring and fighting and in disagreement with each other, and they're not supportive. They're shade, they're catty, they um uh and just just really nasty. Some of the most mean and evil people are a part of that community. They're part of that community, and that I think that that is why they war the way they do. And I think that the level of conviction that they feel. See, when you're convicted about who you are and what you do, that's why you get so angry. You get angry with truth. Why do you want to be separated over here and start these affirming churches and these different organizations, but then all of it is just a copycat of what mainstream is doing. you, you know why do you want to be a copycat or a watered down version of what straight people do? Do something on your own. Do something, create something that is uniquely um, correct for that community, and don't have your church services imitate um, mainstream black uh, services. Do something different with your service. Do something that's different. Don't play house. Don't play house, because that's what straight people do. Don't do that. Do and create something that is uniquely for your group, that works for your group. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. But and it needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of work. It's unfortunate. People want to be mad. Okay, let's go on and deal with this. People want to be mad because I covered the story and I told the truth. The same people, the same demographic of people that talk about living your truth. Now, when somebody dies in an embarrassing setting, want to be a lie. You want to go back and you want to lie. You tell everybody living their truth. That's supposed to be what your standpoint is. That's supposed to be your whole premise of your coming out. That's supposed to be the whole basis of your starting your church, and you're starting and creating these safe environments and these safe places for people um, uh, uh, that you know that you're supposed to be, but yet you want to cover up and do you know what straight people do. So you want to lie. You want to lie. The bigger question is why did, rather than me, rather than any other blogger, journalist, or whomever, um, I'm friends with Larry Reed. I'm friends with Thais. They chose not to do or not to cover the story for their own personal reasons, which they have the right to do. And just like I have the right um, to to cover it. Let me say this. Let me say this. Men can be eccentric with and because if I wear a lace front, or whatever I decide to wear, or if I want to wear nails or whatever I decide to wear, and be fashion forward and fashionable, does not mean at the end of the day that that's an indictment that you have to be sexually active with the same sex. I'm not a hypocrite, and I don't have any makeup on. So you can say I'm a hypocrite, or you can you know you can be angry and embarrassed, and you can displace. I'm strong enough for you to displace that anger on me because a member of your community that said, I am a bishop, I am a man of God. Nobody made him say that. He said that on his own, and without a mask and full face decides to go into a bathhouse that is known and that is a place to have a sex party. That's what it is. You have naked men that are walking around, meeting up, hooking up, and doing whatever. And you want to be a bishop and you want to be respected as a man of the clergy and of the cloth, but yet you want to participate in behavior like that. I'm not saying that you participating in your own personal house. At least Diddy had sense enough to do the parties and in his own house or in a hotel room in which he was purchasing and in control of. And you all want to be mad because you're upset because the truth is graphic, it's horrific, it's and it's an embarrassment and it's an indictment on your community, and it exposes some of the worst aspects and characteristics of the community. It brings in illicit sex, people that size up gay folks and think that it's all that they're hypersexual people, that everything is a hookup. It opens up the door to talk about possible drug addiction and drug abuse. Why is drugs such a heavy aspect of that lifestyle? All right, Anthony says, wait, even if you did have on makeup, um, we are talking about the lifestyle for a reason. Who who does that lifestyle serve? We will need exodus, including straights. We need much deliverance in LGBTQ as well. So I think that is. Thank you, Anthony, for your comment. I think that is what needs to be examined. That needs to be discussed. That needs to be talked about. That needs to have very, very serious discussion. And then what you're saying are the message, and just like the guy that likes to smoke weed and that likes to be an amateur porn person that, had sex on the park bench and wants to lie about it. Um, the idea, you all want to come over here and you want to start your own community, especially those of you that are a part of the affirming church movement. You want to come over here and you want to start these churches, and then you don't want nobody to discuss your mess. See, you supposed to come over here and you supposed to be affirming, and you're supposed to be able to be a bishop, and you're supposed to be able to be a bishop and simultaneously be a porn star, and ain't nobody supposed to call you out and say nothing about it. That's why I love Bishop O.C. Allen the way that I do, because he still, even though that it's an affirming church, he still holds the members accountable to holiness, to sanctification, if that is such a thing, if you can be sanctified and be gay at the same time. Peter Gomes said that he was a gay priest. He was the presbyter of the Harvard, of the church on Harvard's campus. And he said that if he had a choice, he would be in a relationship and be with a man. But he did not act on his feelings because he was still convicted by that particular behavior. And this is the kind of serious discussions that y'all don't want to have. Why is the gay community so violent? Why do you have people right at Bulldogs take out baseball bats and slap another gay man upside the head and bust his brains out to the point that he is now in the Shepherd Center and probably will never live again over a parking space. Why do y'all behave like that? Why do y'all hate each other? And why do you all fight against each other? And why do you make other members of your community lives miserable? Why would you? Why do you take clips of prior people that had to live and eat some kind of way, and the only way that they could do it was to make these porn programs, and then when they do get a chance to have an opportunity to live their dream, you are so hateful, you are so mean, you're so evil and effed up in your mind, and any other adjective and way that you can use, that you take the clips, you make it your business to find out where he's going to work, and you send the clip there so that they will separate themselves from him and not hire him and not give him a chance. So you make him a convicted felon. You're doing that to your own kind. If you saying that I'm a member of your community, then why do you hate me? Why would you want to come on and say, oh, you do this and oh, you do that, and be shady and be nasty, and then you want me to be, and then you want me to embrace you, and you want me to say, oh, I'm a member of this community, or oh, I do this, or oh, I do that? No, I don't want no parts of you. Your sins still, whether you gay, whether you straight, whether you black, whether you white, surely your sins is gonna find you out. What you doing in the dark is gonna eventually come to the light. What y'all don't want to have a serious discussion, and y'all don't want to talk about, okay, why was Troy perhaps, or why was there something, why is there this mix of heavy drug addiction? Where is that coming from? If you're living your truth, and if you're being your most authentic self, and if you're being happy, then why are you doing dope? You're doing dope is because you still are having problems coping. Kevin, I'm not sitting up here and I'm not trying to act like anything. I'm being me. I'm being myself, and I am being Sir William. And it is full and complete self. Now, if you want to come on, I can put the invite in the chat, and you can come on and we can have a discussion about it. In fact, I will. I'll put in an invite in the chat, because why can't we have these kind of discussions? And why are y'all so mad? Why are y'all so evil? Why do you behave and do the stuff that you do to your own people? Why? Why? Why isn't anybody asking why did what if Troy was out and an open gay bishop, then why couldn't he be in a relationship and get married and not have to go to a bathhouse and not have to do drugs? Lynetta says that community is delusion and confusion. See, see, these are the examples. Here, see, here's the hateration. That's why the Kojic church doesn't. You all want to point fingers. I don't care about what Kojic say. I don't care about whether they whether they like me or not. Uh, y'all don't have to. I'ma still I'm gonna still be truthful, and I'm gonna still have the discussion. Why? Let's have the discussion. Why do y'all have bishops in your community walking into bathhouses? Why? Why do you? I'm not. I'm not. I'm making it make sense, Jared. I'm making it make sense. I'm making it make sense.